A king blinded by pride, intoxicated by power, marched toward Mecca with an army never seen before. At the front of that army were elephants, massive, unstoppable, terrifying. His heart burned with one desire: to reduce the Kaaba to dust. He said with arrogance,
"I will destroy this ancient house, and then I will see where people go to worship."
This event did not happen randomly. It took place only 55 days before the birth of Prophet be upon him, the Kaaba. The king was Abraha, the ruler of Yemen. He had built a magnificent cathedral, grand, decorated, shining with pride. His goal was clear. He wanted the Arabs to abandon the Kaaba and come to Yemen instead. But the hearts of the people were tied to Makkah. When the people of Makkah heard of his intention, anger spread among them. One man from the tribe of Keyrealah could not tolerate the insult. In rage, he defiled that cathedral. When Abraha heard the news, his blood boiled. He roared in fury.
"So that old stone house is more honored than my palace? Today we'll erase the symbol the Arabs are proud of."
Orders were given. The army began to move, and the earth trembled with every step. An army of destruction advanced toward Mecca, led by elephants aimed directly at the house of Allah. Fear spread. Trees seized livestock, camels and cattle from the people. Among them were 200 camels belonging to Abdul Mutalib, the respected leader of Quraysh. The people asked him,
"What shall we do?" "Do not worry."
Yet his heart was heavy. He decided to face the tyrant himself. "I will meet this king," he said. Abdul Mutalib walked into the enemy camp. When Abraha was told that the leader of Quraysh had arrived, he ordered, "Bring him to me." The moment Abraha saw him, he was stunned. Before him stood a man, tall, dignified, radiant, a presence that commanded respect. Without realizing, Abraha stepped down from his throne. He seated Abdul Mutalib beside him and asked respectfully,
"What brings you here, O leader of Quraysh?"
Abdul Mutalib answered with composure,
"I have not come to fight. I only ask that my camels and cattle be returned."
Abraha frowned.
"I thought you were a great and courageous man,"
he said mockingly.
"but you speak only of camels? I came to destroy your Kaaba, and you say nothing about it."
Abdul Mutalib replied calmly,
"The camels are mine. The Kaaba belongs to Allah. He will protect his house."
Those words struck deeply. Abraha, furious yet shaken, ordered the animals returned. Abdul Mutalib left the camp and returned to Mecca. He gathered the people.
"O people of Makkah, take your families. Take what you can. Leave the city and climb the mountains. We cannot fight elephants. But remember, our Lord sees everything."
Silent. The city once full of life stood empty. Mothers covered their children's mouths to silence their cries. Fear filled hearts, but hope remained. The people had left. Only Allah remained. Abraha believed the path was clear. He did not know that today it was not walls that would fight him, but the sky. At dawn, the army advanced. The lead elephant, the one Abraha trusted most, was pushed forward, but it refused to move. They beat it. They shouted. They stabbed it. When turned toward Yemen, it ran, but when turned toward Mecca, it sat down. Then the sky changed. From the direction of the sea, tiny birds appeared, flocks upon flocks. Each bird carried small stones in its beak and claws. Simple stones, yet sealed with divine punishment. They flew over the army, and the stones were released. Chaos erupted. Men screamed. Elephants collapsed. A single stone would pierce a soldier, enter his body, and exit the other side. The army was destroyed in moments. Abraha's forces were crushed like chewed straw. Not one survived. The tyrant's pride was shattered. The Quran later declared, "Have you not seen what your Lord did to the people of the elephant? Did he not make their plan fail? He sent against them flocks of birds, and made them like eaten straw. The sun of oppression had set. Arrogance was buried in dust. The house that the world thought abandoned was raised forever. Now it was time to return. The people descended from the mountains. Tears filled their eyes. Gratitude filled their hearts. They touched the walls of the Kaaba. They prostrated in thanks. From that day, Abdul Mutalib was known not only as a leader, but as a man whose prayers were answered. The desert fell silent again, but this silence was not fear. It was anticipation. Because a city was waiting, a birth was approaching, a destiny that would change humanity forever. That light was now carried by Abdullah, the beloved son of Abdul Mutalib, and in the next episode, we will witness the marriage of Abdullah and Amina and the dawn of the greatest light the world has ever known.